any wedding in our area today? No, boss, I believe there is no wedding in our area today. What? You tell me. Do we have any deaths in our area today? No, boss, I believe nobody died yesterday. You poor fellows, you all have diminished my name. At least tell me if you have seen any type of tent on any street in our area. Boss, I believe there's a circumcision party going on in Uncle Kalia's house. Wow, bingo! Bingo! Now this is what I was looking for. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, Madam Contest Chair. The circumcision party was going on in our neighbor's house, and he had a little dark complexion. We used to tease him by calling him Uncle Kalia. Now this has nothing to do with our fellow Toastmaster DTMZ Kalia. Now once this is being said and clarified, let's get back to my childhood. Rewind. I'm sneaking in the hole of the tent, and I could see the biryani is about to begin. Boys, get ready. It's time to get in. I left the tent. We get inside, and I can smell the aroma of the biryani. As I reached towards the buffet counter, I was just about to get the biryani, but I found out there are no plates left. Where are the plates? I started searching for the plates, but I could not find it. Suddenly, a hand taps down on my shoulder, and it says, "Beta, here's your plate. Take it. I will wait." I look back, and I say, "Are you an angel?" One voice in my head tells me, "Javed, you must not take this plate. He is your elder, you must respect him." And the other voice tells me, "Take the plate. Uncle Kalia can wait, but this biryani cannot wait." So confused, suddenly a divine voice struck me. So I just grabbed the plate. I went to the buffet. I took the biryani before Uncle can find out how I actually entered the party. This was the mischievous childhood I had. Fast forward to my teenage years. Fast forward. Me and my friends are standing right outside the gates of the stadium where the concert is going on and Janoon is playing. We were in our full attire, black attire. I had long hairs. I was wearing a bandana, and I was wearing a t-shirt written on it, "Today is a doomsday." Now we were perfectly ready for the attire, and I could hear the loud rock music in the background, and we were headbanging to the music. I'm sorry, the sound of the guitar still mesmerizes me, So, although we were perfectly suited for the occasion, but our pockets were completely empty. We never ever bought any ticket for any concert. Me and my friend had a strong belief that the best things in life are always free. So, what we did, we had a perfect scheme which helped us get inside any concert. What we would do, we would just line up. As soon as the gates are about to open and the guards are ready to check the tickets, two of my friends would go back in the line. They would start shouting and fighting with each other and cause a chaos. And me and my friend are standing right in the line, just like this. And there's a fat guy ahead of us. Me and my friend started pushing him. As soon as he fell on the guard stood up to pick him up, and to control the crowd at the back, he left his position, and this was my chance. We rushed inside the concert and we get lost. And suddenly, we are headbanging and rocking and we are having a good time. And suddenly a hand taps down my shoulder again. I look back and I found out there is a long mustached, curved, muscular bodyguard. And he tells me, "It's time to go home, beta." And I look back at him and I said, "But why? I've got my tickets in my pocket. There is a misunderstanding." And he said, "You and your friends," still holding down on my shoulder tightly, he said, "You and your friends caused it havoc outside, and you are telling me why?" And I looked back at him and I said, "I've got my ticket. I know that I'm doomed because today is the doomsday. I am pretending to search for the ticket in my pocket, and suddenly a hand comes in And it says, "Hey bro, take your ticket." And I said, "What? Are you an angel?" And once again the divine voice struck me. And so the angel was a fat guy whom I pushed to get inside the concert. And I just grabbed the ticket. I don't even thank the fat messiah. I show it to the guard and I vanished. Later on, when I grew up, I decided that I will not listen to that divine voice again in my life. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, in life, we often listen to these voices in our head, which tell us that we should take the easiest route, to take the shortcut. And even though if it is not the right thing to do at the time, it tells us to go for the easiest route, to lie to someone, to push someone to take your place, to move forward in life, to drag down someone and grab your spot. As a kid, I did this for a plate of biryani. As a grown-up boy, I did this for the concert ticket. But as a man, I have realized that there are two ways to build the tallest building in town. One is to tear everyone's building down, and number two is to make your own building taller. Better contest.